Thank you, Lee. Welcome out to Dozer Park. Hello to those joining on MILB TV as well. I'm Nathan Baliva in front of our dugout. I'm joined by one of our account executives, Kevin Kurowski. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, thanks for being down here in a middle of a homestand. And let's start there with you guys, sales department-wise, towards the end of the first half. Now 2 games left in the half, and then we do get a little bit of a break, which I know everybody, players, coaches, staff, is all kind of looking forward to a little bit. But for you guys in the sales staff, as we're into a homestand like this, middle of it, what's it like for you guys?
So it gets pretty tiring from time to time, but during the day we're making phone calls, trying to get people out to the ballpark, whether it be suites, group sales, party areas, or some of our smaller ticket plans. And then about halfway through the day, maybe about 3 o'clock, we slowly start shifting into game mode. We'll do our daily meeting, kind of going over what's going on for the game. And then I start getting situated for, gates opening and everything. So if there's a giveaway, kind of getting those prepped, getting the ushering staff kind of settled and everything. And then the gates open and it's go time. It's time to have some fun at the park.
Yeah, you added that responsibility to the ushers this year and taking over that. And I know you're having some fun with it, and they're all enjoying it as well. But it gives you, I guess, some added responsibility, a little bit of management level type stuff there for you, and something you've enjoyed.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. They're pretty self-sufficient. It's a very veteran ushering staff, so it has been a pretty easy transition for me. And
yeah, you're the new guy.
Yeah, I'm the new guy out of the entire staff. So everything's been going really well with them. They continue doing a great job, day in and day out.
I know you guys just came off of a big scout night over the weekend and a little bit of rain that you had to contend with in the middle of the night on that scout night, but you guys have got another one coming up as well that the scouts can be a part of and spend the night here at the ballpark.
Yeah, we had the sleepover this past weekend, and even with the small storm that came through about 3 in the morning, I feel like everyone had a good time, getting a lot of good feedback from everyone. We do have another scout night. It doesn't have the sleepover, but you can get some discounted tickets on July 27th. We've got an events page set up online where you can get some cheap tickets, kind of sit with your friends, and enjoy a fun night at the ballpark. And
that's our last night as the Distillers in that 3-game series against Wisconsin at the end of July, and fireworks on that night as well. And you've got a Canton night. I know that's something that is always right up your alley. I'll talk to Leon Groover again on Monday, and we'll promote some Canton night for you out there. But you got that night coming up in July as well.
Yeah, it's been a good success the last couple seasons that I've done it, and it continues to grow. We're trying to get some more of the community, the non-athletic portion of the community involved. I know I've been trying to get a national anthem from a Canton group, and I finally kind of have one settled for this year. We're going to be honoring some of the Canton High School faculty with their retirement. I'm really excited. It's always a good turnout. I feel like Canton's a very close-knit community, and it's great to see that they make their way to the ballpark as a pretty big group, and it's always made for a pretty successful night here.
Plug that night for them and how they can get tickets.
Yeah, so they can give me a call directly, or they can go online. There's a promo code, just Canton, for that. So you can just go on and plug that in, and then the tickets will be a little bit cheaper for you. Or you can just email me. All the information is somewhere floating around on our social media and whatnot. But yeah, you can give me a call and I can set you up, or you can go online and do it yourself.
That's always the way to do it. Call you, not John or Kyle, right?
Yeah. I like to think I can take care of the fans a little bit better than those two, but they're great as well.
You guys are going to head to Lansing. You're going to represent us up in Lansing on Monday and Tuesday. The 3 of you and Jason taking 6 of our players. So probably the biggest van that we can find in Peoria to get the 10 of you guys up there. And I know you've part of that last year, and now looking forward to it again.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a good opportunity for me to kind of take off the work hat and actually enjoy a couple of baseball games myself. The last year, Vlad Jr. put on a show during the Home Run Derby, and it's fun to see those up-and-coming guys and kind of just, be a fan for a little bit and not have to be running around every which direction to take care of things.
Yeah, downtown Lansing, you guys stay in the same hotel we do when we'll go there. In a couple of weeks, we go there in the middle of July. We were actually there, stayed at the same place in October. We were up there for the fall meeting, so Jason knows his way around. We watched the NLCS and I guess maybe the DS, I don't even remember, in one of those sports bars right downtown with all the rest of the crews from the Midwest League, and had a lot of fun. And then then the Nut House, which is right there across from the ballpark, is fun too. And then Bridger, I'm sure, can give you some tips on where to go in East Lansing. He's got you covered.
Awesome.
I'm sure he's been to a place or two. Maybe he's just not even. Oh, just a nod. Okay, we got a maybe out of him. Maybe he's been to a place or two. Is a Michigan State student. I was going to ask you about your own game. How's that going this year?
It's been good. I've only gotten to play a couple games in the Sunday morning league. It's always some good competition, good pitching, and I make it out there as much as I can. And I've been swinging the bat pretty well early on, which is pretty dang surprising. I haven't really thought about getting my body ready to play at all. It's been kind of a last minute kind of go at it, and it's been going pretty well for me, shockingly.
How's the slow pitch going? Are you ready for the staff game coming August? Or?
Oh yeah, definitely excited for the staff game. It's always a good time.
I'm gonna hit you this year.
Oh well,
you took me deep last year. I gotta get some revenge. The 2 innings I pitched, I know you took me deep. I think Reno took me deep.
Yeah, that's I like to do that in the softball games.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw at you this year. I'm warning you now.
All right.
So I might get ejected. I don't know. Do we have that? Does that work? Do we do that?
I don't know.
We did have an umpire last year.
Yeah. Maybe you'll have an early showing.
I've telegraphed. That's fine. But lead off, will you?
All right.
Then
yeah.
I can go home. No, I can hit the refreshments and be ready to go because we did have some fun with that.
Yeah. It
But
was
yeah,
a good time.
I didn't forget you took me deep. I mean, you haven't brought it up since, but
no, I don't like to boast or brag or anything, but I mean I did hit that one pretty dang good.
From second base.
Yeah.
Just get that out there. Promotions-wise, I know we sit down in October, November, and talk all of our promotions, and you had some that you really liked, and I know there's a couple of them coming up in the second half that you're looking forward to. What's circled on Kevin's calendar? I know every time I ask Kate, it's Splash Day right away comes out of her. I know when I talk to Kyle, it'll be Bacon Night and Jurassic Park Night, but what's circled on Kevin's calendar for the second half here at Dozer Park?
I'm pretty excited for Harry Potter night and the Carson Kelly bobblehead. I hadn't seen Harry Potter last year, and a lot of people came out for that game. So I'm like, hey, maybe I should watch those movies. I didn't read the books, but I did watch the movies. Get a little studying down so I can maybe get a little bit more involved for the planning. Anything that we can do in the stands or in terms of theming it out. But I'm pretty excited for the Carson Kelly bobblehead on Harry Potter night.
Yeah, July 13th, that'll be fun. Our second bobblehead of the second half because Jack Flaherty comes up first on the 27th of June. So that'll be our first bobblehead. Anything else jump out at you second half?
Let's see. I mean, I'm pretty excited to see how the family camp out goes in August.
Yeah.
I think we've got that set up on August 4th. That's something new we're trying.
Yeah.
I know when we set up the scout sleepover, we get a lot of questions about, can I do it if I'm not a part of the scouts? And, this year, those families will have an opportunity to come out and enjoy it. And hopefully the weather's a little bit nicer the second time around than it was this past weekend. Those 3 o'clock heavy thunderstorms make for a pretty rough night when you're in a tent on a baseball field.
Were you in a tent or are you in a suite?
No, I only got, let's see, I think I was down on the concourse just kind of overlooking everything till about 4 in the morning. Oof. And then I was up in the suites from 4 to 5 and came back down and checked people out.
I think 2012, was my last sleepover. Suite 8 was my go-to.
Yeah, someone was already head up in Suite 8. I think I was on the Suite 4 couch this time.
Gotcha. Yeah, Suite. I did 3 or 4 years in a row. I think Suite 8 was always my go-to. It was like a race to get to that one at 1:30 or 2 in the morning whenever the movie stopped and things kind of died down on the field.
Yeah, I mean honestly, I can sleep anywhere. I think I slept better on the floor of the office from 8 to 9 in the morning than I did from on the couch. So.
I don't have that talent. I'm getting older, but I don't have that talent to just fall asleep wherever yet. So right. It's a nice one to have. Distillers Night is the top of my list, so we'll throw that one out there for you too. July 25, 26, 27, that Distillers Series weekend. The whiskey glass, the giveaway. And all of that, we take on Wisconsin. So it's fun to take on another team who's got that kind of same tradition. They just changed their name this last weekend. They were the Brats and had those German-inspired uniforms. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw that. My dad actually sent me a picture of it, and he's like, "What is going on? What do you guys do in minor league baseball?"
That's what we do.
And we just like to have fun with things. And I'm a big fan of the Distiller Night too, and I think it was pretty successful last year. And being able to extend that a couple of games and have people experience that, more of the crowds experience it and everything will be something good for the community and something different that we're doing.
Just don't let the Bowling Green people talk too much trash to you after the bootleggers night. So put them in their place somehow. You figure that out between now and Monday.
Yeah, I think we're bringing the whiskey